Okay, before I go to the panel, there are three questions which we are live tweeting on tonight. One is in your view, this first list really a first step? Should politicians in the list be named immediately? I'll put out some of your live tweets on. And since politicians, we generally should, though we've come to expect lower standards, but though we expect higher standards from politicians, why should they not all be named now and let the investigation carry on after that? Meenakshi Lekhi, first question to you. After that's open debate. Three similarities. Do you agree or disagree, Meenakshi Lekhi, between the UPA list of April and the NDA list of October 27th? Three similarities. One, all medium-level businessmen, not really well known. Two, no big corporate at all. Three, not a single politician. How did this happen? How did these three similarities happen, Meenakshi Lekhi? And then we are opening it up for debate.
No, I don't know what similarities you're trying to draw, but I will try to tell you the dissimilarity. The dissimilarity is that these names are not only been furnished, they have been, the prosecution has been launched against them, number one. Number two, the then finance minister, Mr. Chidambaram, of his own confession, made a statement that he doesn't know the names of people on the list. And you have another finance minister who has not only gone through the list, but has started prosecution. The third is, since 2007 and 2008, we have been hearing that repeatedly they are interested in bringing the black money back to the country, so on and so forth. And yet we see that...
Miss Lekhi, don't you see the similarity? I do.
Allow me to complete.
No, Miss Lekhi, you don't see the similarity, but I do. Everyone does. There is no chattering name on the list. There is no politician on the list. There is no corporate on the list. There is no big fry on the list.
Mr. Goswami.
You don't see the similarity, Miss Lekhi.
You are free to see the similarity.
But you don't. Are you saying you don't see a similarity?
And point out the dissimilarity.
No, but do you see a similarity or not?
Allow me to point out the dissimilarity.
But do you see a similarity or not, Miss Lekhi?
I am pointing out the dissimilarity.
What about the similarity, Miss Lekhi?
I am pointing out the dissimilarity.
What about the similarity between the two, Miss Lekhi? Is there a similarity between the two? Let me tell you the dissimilarity between the two.
The dissimilarity between the two. Let me point out the dissimilarity.
The dissimilarity.
Tell me when and how much prosecution really was launched, what kind of investigation did really take place, and as per your own report, 55 names are likely to be out. Tell me where such a statement.
When will you release the 55 names?
Minister? No, when you are investigating the matters, you do not make these promises, because these promises will
I put your own argument to you.
These are reports, these are documents, and money is not really stashed away in a coffer that you can go and pick it up.
Let's open it up.
You need
let's
to
open up
it.
the debate.
And what kind of
let's open up the debate.
Get it
Miss Lekhi,
after years of delay.
Miss Lekhi, let's open up the debate.
Insurmountable task.
Okay, let's open up the debate, okay? I say let's all debate this tonight, and let's live tweet on the subject. Let's read out some of those live tweets on the Newshour tonight. I'll mention one dissimilarity. One dissimilarity which Meenakshi Lekhi does not see, but which would be apparent to most people, is that the UPA submitted 18 names, the BJP submits 3 names. So for every 6 names the UPA submitted, there is 1 name the BJP submits. That's one dissimilarity Meenakshi Lekhi does not see. And let us not forget.
No.
Let us not forget.
18 names.
Liechtenstein list 18 names in April 2014. I know my facts, Miss Lekhi.
18 names.
Yes, Miss Lekhi, I know.
You may know your facts. I also know my facts.
So did the UPA government submit 18 names of the Liechtenstein list in April?
26 going on.
Okay. Who's getting the first? Who's responding
28
first?
Names.
Okay, so Salman
names,
shows Bhavan
out of
Verma.
28 names, 10 names have been found to hold the account.
Are you telling the people of India be happy?
Which are holding the account illegitimately.
Okay, counters please, open debate. Go ahead, Salman.
Ms. Lekhi, in the immortal words, Ms. Lekhi,
this is
in the words of Ramjet Malani, Khoda Pahad, Nikla Chuha. At this rate, there is not a single rupee that's going to come into India. You people wanted to bring in 15 lakh rupees for every Indian out here. You have not so far brought in 1 rupee. You're drowning in technicalities.
We are well on the track. And we shall do our best to bring in every penny and stop other money to flow out.
Modi Sarkar, achhe din. Are you serious?
Absolutely, this is the efficiency. This is the efficiency. Within 4 months, we have controlled diesel price.
The money.
We have controlled inflation, and we are on our way to prosecute people who have been holding illegal accounts.
I have a fundamental question for Salman Soz. Salman Soz, 1 minute. It's all right to be Mr. Soz. Mr. Soz, just hold yourself back. Take a deep breath and answer my question.
All names.
Take a deep breath and answer my question, Mr. Soz. The French government. And this is now a question of morals and ethics, Mr. Soz. You know, do some soul searching on Newshour tonight. I like politicians when they turn around, you know, and they expect they won't be caught. The French government handed over the names to India in June 2011. The UPA government was in power for at least 2 years and 11 months after that. You wanted to be in power for longer, but you couldn't. That's another story. So you were aware of the names on the list. So Congress leaders were aware of the names on the list, or at least your Mr. Chidambaram would be. Now, what I find shocking is that one of the companies on this list, Timblo Private Limited, you went and took money from them? You went and took money from somebody whose name you knew was on the list, Mr. Soz? You took money, please, you took money from a black money holder after knowing his name is on the list, Mr. Soz? And you have the temerity to ask questions tonight on the Newshour?
That you...
Did you take money?
You can...
Did you take money?
You have the temerity to
Did you take 65 lakh rupees?
Of us?
Did you take 65 lakh rupees from Timblo Private Limited?
This is the time for you to do your job.
Did you take money?
This is the time.
Did the Indian National Congress take a donation of 65 lakh rupees in 3 years from Timblo Private Limited?
Answer the people of India. Find somebody. If the Congress has done something wrong, they can take action.
No, but did the Congress... of course, the BJP also took money. The BJP took money 9 times, totaling 1.18 crore rupees from Timblo Private Limited. But the point is, Mr. Soz, and how come you can't listen suddenly?
BJP.
I'm asking both of you, but I'm asking you because you were in government.
Take up your job and ask questions.
But you... don't tell me my job. You tell me, Mr. Soz, you were in government, you knew the name and you took money from the same name?
Yes, perhaps I should ask Times now to appoint
I'm asking you.
Because it seems to me that your questions are meek.
I am going to ask all of you.
You should ask tough questions like I'm asking.
No,
where is the money?
You answer my... Both of you took money.
India 15 to
well, both of you took money. Both the parties took money, but yours in this case is worse. Because you took money after knowing the name.
The government...
You took money after knowing the name.
Ask the government where is the money?
Would you
ask the government of the day, where is the money?
But you were the government of the day, sir, then. You investigate on the one side and you take money from the other.
And we pursued these cases, brought it to this point.
You didn't reveal the name of Timblo, sir, sorry.
This government is...
You didn't reveal the Timblo name. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Moral and ethical questions will be asked. Right, Pawan Verma, come into the debate, please. Which side is found more wanting?
Why don't you ask simple questions?
1 second, please. All right, Pawan Verma and Ariman Sundaram, feel free to come. It's open debate tonight. Mr. Soz is finding himself a little wanting on that subject.
Can I just make a point, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I make a point?
Go ahead.
I think that I agree with Meenakshi ji.
Actually, you're found wanting questions.
Just a minute. Let me. Salman, let others speak also. I agree with Meenakshi ji that there were 2 dissimilarities. Okay. The first is that the UPA, for whatever ineptitude or lack of political will or genuine constraint they had, they did not reveal the full list, and they had 2 years and 11 months, as you put it, to do so.
Yeah.
Or whatever. The BJP in its electoral campaign said that what the UPA could not do, we will do, and within 100 days we will not only reveal the list but get the money back.
Yeah.
That's first dissimilarity. Secondly, there's a second dissimilarity. I disagree with the use of this information to drop rumors and innuendo to say the Congress will be more embarrassed if the list is revealed than somebody else. A government and the nation needs to know from the government who are on that list. We do not wish to know about it incrementally. We do not wish to know it.
Are you changing the goalposts, sir?
We do not wish to politicize the issue. We wish to see a resolution to it. And the glacial pace at which the BJP government, the NDA government is proceeding,
Arnab,
I don't think it will achieve more than what the UPA could not achieve.
Okay,
earlier.
one sec. Ashutosh joins the debate. Meenakshi wants to answer, but I'm letting Aryaman Sundaram come in. Yes, Mr. Sundaram.
Yeah. Arnab, I've got a far greater concern. My concern is, what is this complete damn squib? We've been told names are going to be revealed, and finally we have 3 names which most people don't even know about them. They don't know who they are. They don't know about this gentleman who's this businessman from Surat. They don't know
the tip of an iceberg
who are involved. Let me just say something, please. The whole point here is there are 2 kinds of black money. There's 2 kinds of money which is abroad out of the country. One is tax evasion. People keep their money in rupees either in suitcases or mattresses or send it out of the country. That is one. The other, the very dangerous kind of black money which there is money out of corruption, money out of money laundering. That is the kind of money.
Which the BJP said they'd get.
After all this investigation, is this all we have? Is this all we come out with and give these 3 names and say, here is a middle-level businessman in Surat, here is another, and here is some other... We are concerned. Now, these are monies which could have been kept in some locker in Delhi. It could equally have been kept in a mattress. It can equally be sent out. I am worried, very worried, about huge amounts of money which have been stashed away, which come from political basically from politicians. Is there any such money? Because we are always told there is such money. Then it's associated with corruption. It's associated with money laundering. It has a far more serious issue. And I want to know, what has the investigation done about that? Has that proceeded at all?
No, Miss Lekhi has no answer. Miss Lekhi only says have patience. Suddenly Miss Lekhi wants, is a repository of patience. She says, where's the patience? I mean, Miss Lekhi forgets that you've revealed only 3 names to the Supreme Court in an affidavit after repeatedly calling on the Congress government to reveal all the names, irrespective of whether or not they have been probed, and not be selective. So then they said, don't be selective. Now they say, use the same argument to justify why they are being selective. And Ms. Lekhi, please introspect tonight. Let us not forget that when some of these names were revealed by the media around the time that the list was in there.
I'm not only introspecting, I'm answering you.
No, Ms. Lekhi, you're not actually
tonight. Kindly allow me to speak.
No, you're not.
Let me tell you, it is, Times Now may have the information regarding 3 names, but 18 names prosecution list has gone, number 1.
Are these the 18 names? Are these the 18 names in the Liechtenstein list of April 2014?
And
are these the 18 names in the Liechtenstein list of April 2014?
Let me just tell something for your consumption and for everybody else's consumption, that it is the beginning, it is not the end. Number 3,
Miss Lekhi, can I quote Nirmala Sitharaman in
locally or outside the country? You do not want people to abscond from the net of justice.
Why didn't you use this argument before the elections?
Criminals who are capable of masking, their tracks, thus revealing their names without proper investigation and collection of evidence is going to harm the cause. And it has already harmed partially.
Miss Lekhi,
that you're getting.
Miss Lekhi, whose cause are you helping today?
You are unable to get information from people outside the country. The other achievement is that India,
Miss Lekhi, are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
With Swiss banks.
No, Miss Lekhi, I've heard all that, but you're not answering my question. That's not an effective answer to my question. My question is, Miss Lekhi, please hear me.
Incorrect.
No, Miss Lekhi.
There will be information sharing.
Miss Lekhi, in November 2011, Nirmala Sitharaman said.
Arnab, I have one question for Miss Lekhi.
Okay, I just want to quote Nirmala Sitharaman to Ms. Lekhi, and then Ashutosh will be allowed to come in, and then we'll come in. See, Nirmala Sitharaman said the UPA government's intentions are not clean in revealing a few names. Not only are we demanding that they release all the names but issue statements about the steps being taken, we suspect that this selective release of names is an attempt by the government to hide some names. This is what you said, Ms. Lekhi. You are now facing the same question, but you are...
Mr. Goswami, there is a slight change. We are not only revealing the names, we are prosecuting them on the basis of collection of evidence. No such effort was made by UPA.
Okay, so...
And allow me to indulge in my systems, to correct the systems, so that
Ms. Lekhi, that why did you
Mr. Ariman Sundaram,
why did Nirmala counter
Salman Source and talking about politicians? Let me just clarify this to him, that it is not just the politicians, people from several professions do the same, whether doctors or engineers or lawyers or anybody else. And if people are doing that, they better be ready, because system is catching up.
Court, we followed all procedures. 26 names, 18 plus 8 were brought out, following procedures. Now, you before the elections told the Indian public that you were not just going to release names. No, it was not about names. It is about bringing back the money. And you're failing. So now you're going to come up with...
We are bringing back the money without declaring it illegal. How else will you bring the money back?
You're going to have 36...
How else will you bring the money back without declaring it illegal? Can you bring somebody's legal money back to the country? I mean, please have some understanding of law. And if you don't have, ask Mr. Sundaram.
We don't know. You raise these questions. Tell us
without declaring any money illegitimate, illegal. Can you bring somebody's private money back to the country? On what basis?
Ms. Lekhi, Ms. Lekhi, specific questions will be asked. There is no need to get upset. No, there is no need to get upset.
If it's a legitimate...
Ms. Lekhi, may I remind you? No, 1 second.
You wanted to win both.
1 second. 1 minute. Calm down first. No, 1 second. Salman Source and Meenakshi Lekhi. Ms. Lekhi, what are you getting upset about?
Beginning.
What are you, Miss Meenakshi Lekhi, what are you getting upset about? These were
lied to the people of India.
These were the questions.
Why don't you accept it?
These were the questions that you have a copyright on. You asked these questions. You authored these questions, and tonight you get upset if these same questions are asked to you.
I have no
Ashutosh coming into the debate. Ashutosh of the Aam Aadmi Party wants to come to the debate. Pawan Verma coming to you after that. Ashutosh.
Is that UPA filed an affidavit
it's very
in the
surprising
court
for
and
me.
did
I'm not surprised much,
SIT
because if you see there is a conspiracy of a conviction between the BJP and the Congress, and Meenakshi Lekhi seems to be very upset today. I want to ask her one question. Since her party has, her government has revealed only 3 names, I got a statement. I just want to ask her whether the government is planning to prosecute Mr. Parminder Kalra, Vikram Dhiraji and Praveen Sahni. Because these are 3 gentlemen who, in a statement to the income tax, copy of which is with me, have revealed that not only they had an account in the Swiss bank, but also they have admitted that it's illegal money. I just want to ask Meenakshi Lekhi, does she know that these 3 gentlemen has been prosecuted? Has she any information on that?
I do not know. I do not know. If any document is with income tax,
this is the document which I am carrying. This is the statement made by these 3 gentlemen.
Authorities in India are investigating and have sought the statements. I'm sure in due course they will be prosecuted. And you have done a disservice by revealing the names, because these people might as well abscond from the country.
Miss Meenakshi, I think you please answer my question. I think this government is a powerful government.
You are damaging the case by revealing the names on television.
Meenakshi, please don't teach me. Don't teach me. I have enough experience, and please don't teach me. I am saying these are the 3 statements given under the income tax law.
And
these statements are given under the income tax law. And this is with the government itself. I'm just only asking questions. Is this government weak, or if this government doesn't want to prosecute, does this government has any information about them? I just want to ask Meenakshi Lekhi, does she have the information,
from the income tax authority,
or her government is hiding facts from the people?
Documents are being collected in their name, and they will be prosecuted if they are already not in the list.
My accusation is that this government is hiding facts from the nation and doesn't want to reveal.
Absolutely not.
No, Ms. Lekhi, can I get
a position to disprove these facts, these papers?
We are not hiding anything, and we do not believe in hiding anything.
I'll ask your cameraman to just zoom in and see these pages. These are the pages.
No, what are you trying to do? This is not.
No, I'm just trying to tell. I'm just asking a question that you are representing a government here. And your government does not know these statements made by these three gentlemen who on record has accepted the fact that they had done some illegality. So what action is done?
No, Ms. Lekhi, the question is, no, 1 second, let me paraphrase the question. Let me paraphrase the question, 1 second, 1 minute, Salman Soz, paraphrasing the question.
Is doing the job.
No, Ms. Lekhi, 1 second. Ms. Lekhi, I know, Mr. Burma, you have to go, but I know you also would want to be in this debate. Don't go away. I'm paraphrasing the question. The allegation being put by the AAP in this case is that there are 3 individuals who, before income tax authorities, their premises are raided. These 3 individuals, according to Ashutosh, have admitted to the offence. Their names do not appear in the list of 3 people who have been disclosed by the government today. And why is that happening? That's the question.
Obviously, there are not just these people, there are far many people.
So, Ms.
The number is beyond the 2 lists, the one which HSBC has and the one which Liechtenstein sent it. And there are definitely people who are other than those people.
Why don't we get the names?
Pawan Verma.
Why names are not there?
We will. If they are under investigation and they are under prosecution. Mr. Verma, I expect you to be better versed. You are a former civil servant.
Pawan Verma.
I expect you to know better.
Pawan Verma is counting.
Let me answer you, Meenakshi.
If somebody is being investigated,
let me come in.
every material is collected.
Okay, let others speak, Meenakshi. Let others speak.
Prosecution case is made, the person is presented before the court.
I'm surprised that the national spokesperson
Meenakshi
doesn't know facts.
No, let me respond to you. Let me respond to you.
Just disprove these. Okay. Disprove these papers.
Okay, then let somebody speak to respond to you.
Pawan Verma.
Okay, let me answer her. Arnab, I want to ask her that she just said that if the money is legal, we can't bring it back. There are certain procedures and formalities that governments have to go to. If there is this great understanding of the constraints of government, what happened at the time when the UPA was in power and you were riding the high horse of criticism? Then if you were so aware of the constraints, why did you make so many promises during the election campaign? Why did you make those promises? And today, absolutely. No, you can go on making personal attacks. It does not matter, Meenakshi. Don't reduce the level of the debate.
I'm not making any personal
attack. We are talking of an issue which is of national concern.
I'm just telling
this is the whole problem. Your defense of the issue is that you either start hinting it's a Congress or some other party, but you are not willing to debate the issue. Your way of responding is to...
The question is very simple.
I say...
No, the question is very simple. 1 minute.
But this is the most ridiculous response.
Okay, Pawan Verma, give me a minute. Kiran Bedi, welcome to the debate. Ashutosh, a minute.
My response is very simple.
Let us focus the debate. 1 second. 1 minute. 1 minute, Ashutosh, 1 minute. Focus of the debate. My focus of the debate right now is, I do not want this debate to be caught in some technical garble. Okay, double taxation agreement, this, that, these are the limitations. Tomorrow, can you have a voluntary disclosure agreement? Can you not do that? Why was this revealed then? What is the law? What are the caps on it? Who's being selective? Who's not? There's not the issue is, as I started the Newshour tonight by saying, the issue is one of a 4-letter word called hype, H-Y-P-E.